Wait,
Morty,
is it
who wants to
recording?
start, Morty?
I don't know, Rick.
Come
I
on,
don't
Morty.
know about this.
Gotta start the podcast, Morty.
I mean, the two brothers, and I don't know, Rick. I have a bad feeling about it, Rick.
No, Morty, you gotta trust me, Morty.
I mean, I don't really trust you, Rick. I mean, all the times you've gotten me in trouble, Rick, it's just...
Morty, how many times have we been in a bad situation and I've gotten you out alive?
I don't know. I'm just gonna go back to my sex doll, okay?
All right. Welcome to Table Salt. I think we're on episode 6, 7, something like that.
I think...
We're on
I don't
episode 24, confirmed.
I think it's episode 7.
Okay, yeah, episode 7.
Because,
So,
yeah.
we came into a little bit of a problem, but Remy's not here this week. And
Put a frowny face.
frowny face, so he
Crying.
asked one of us to take over.
Crying.
And I took over hosting duty this week, so our guests today are the one and only Seth,
There's probably more of me somewhere
the one and only sister I have, Maddie,
Oh, hey.
that you know of.
and the one and only
Oh,
idiot,
shit.
Ryan.
Yo, that's me.
Alright. So, we're gonna take this a little more lean back
Sorry.
this
Whoa,
week.
control yourself.
Jesus Christ.
God.
This week's a little more lean back than usual. It's a
So
little later in the
unprofessional,
night, we're
Mike.
chilling out, shooting the shit. So what's up?
I'm doing the podcast. That's what's up.
Cool.
No, had class today.
Cool.
About
Ashley and I got 2 new pets to the family.
it.
Oh my
Really?
god.
Why
Yeah,
didn't you tell us before?
we have two rats. We just got 2
Yeah.
female rats.
Cool.
Oh,
You guys
that's
didn't
cute.
learn from last time?
What last time?
We found a little baby mouse at the mini golf course.
Yeah, this is a rat that we didn't rescue, Ryan. It came from a
Technicalities.
yeah, it came from
So
a pet store.
you're not just like looking after them, you actually bought them?
Yeah, we own them.
Cool.
Their names are Zelda and Scout. They're both females.
So I imagine Zelda's a reference to Legend of Zelda.
Yep.
And what's Scout?
I
A
don't know.
reference
Ashley just likes it.
to- It's a reference to Team Fortress 2.
Yeah,
I was
sure.
thinking To Kill a Mockingbird with Scout Finch.
Oh, yeah,
Actually,
my
I think it
favorite
is.
book.
I think it is. I know that's like one of Ashley's favorite books. So
Oh my
Alright.
God, Ashley
one of her
and I are
cat's
twins.
name is Boo. Her cat's name is Boo
Boo
Aw, yeah.
Radley.
for that reason.
That's cute.
That is
I mean,
cute.
except Boo Radley's creepy the entire book.
But he's actually good in the end, so
Yeah.
Spoilers.
don't judge a book by its cover.
Oh, sorry, are we
I do that
spoiling,
all the
or
time, that's why I
spoiling a
don't read.
book that's fucking 50 or 60 years old now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Way
sorry.
to go, guys.
I haven't read it yet, Nat.
What if I was
Get
planning
on
on
that
you
shit.
don't know
I read
how
that
to
in grade
read.
9.
More than likely, my school read it too, but I didn't.
Okay.
All right,
I just
fair
went
enough.
on Spark Notes and did the homework and said I'm done with it.
All right, yeah.
Spark Notes.
Ryan, you like to watch stuff more than you like to read stuff, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Audible.com. Okay, we don't have a sponsor for that yet.
So
I
if
mean-
To Kill a Mockingbird had a movie, you'd watch it.
I mean, we could audible reading.
Probably not.
Audible.
I mean,
Audible,
I
get on
don't
that shit.
watch many movies based off of books.
uh,
Like, I've only seen one of the Hunger Game movies.
yeah. We could sit here all day and just list through movies, and I could probably tell you which one of them are books or not that you've seen, because there's probably a lot more. than
But
you
I
may
mean,
think.
we could talk about what we're currently watching.
No,
Gosh,
that's
fuck that.
stupid. It's not
That's
like that's
the
topic
worst
number one
thing
or
I've ever
anything.
heard. That's ludicrous. Whoever wants to do that.
That's so guys, what are you currently watching?
Wait, what?
Scooby Doo.
Let's start with Maddie.
Okay, well,
Aw.
none of you will probably like what I'm watching currently, but I'm currently watching the last season of Gilmore Girls.
Ugh.
No.
Ugh.
Hey, hey,
Thank you, Seth.
you don't have to watch
Hang
it.
on, I'll be right
I
back.
don't
Hang
have
on.
to watch it, but when it is on and I do watch it with you, it's terrible. So Maddie, we're watching Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, so
Not
I don't
great.
know what else to say because no one else is watching that. So I like the show. I'm on the last season. There's 7 seasons. It's all on Netflix. And they're coming out with these. Well, it's rumored. I don't really know if it's true, but they're coming out with these like 4 movies to kind of
4?
wrap up. Yeah, it's like they were gonna do a new like a last season, but then they decided to split it up into like 4 like hour and a bit long things, like how Sherlock is,
Oh, okay.
to like wrap it all up. So that's gonna be exciting.
Wow, okay.
Why would you compare that to Sherlock?
Because that's how Sherlock is like done.
Yeah,
It's like
but no.
it's like an hour and a half. I didn't mean like it's up to par with like Sherlock, because Sherlock's a really good show. But like I'm just saying they're doing like what Sherlock does with
Yeah.
hour and a half long episodes
Right.
/ movie thingies.
All right.
So that's mine.
Let's go, Ryan. Are you currently watching anything?
I was legitimately watching Scooby-Doo for a while because I found it on Netflix.
Nice.
Like the old Scooby-Doo, like
No,
or
like
what's
one of the
new? 'Cause that
newer
one,
ones.
oh,
I forget
God.
what it was.
The Simple Plan intro or the original intro?
Simple Plan? What?
Yeah, they
It
do
wasn't the original. I know
they
that
do the
much.
new they do the intro for the new Scooby-Doo.
Oh my.
I know
okay.
it's newer.
Look it
I
up.
forget. No, fuck it. I'm on my Xbox right now. I'll give you exactly which one I was watching.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, Futurama. What is it? Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated is what it was called.
Nice.
That sounds like an older one, but okay.
Yeah. I don't know if we even get Scooby-Doo on Canadian Netflix.
I've been watching Ruby Volume 3 because it came out, and it's so good right now. And it's
It
like
is
2
really
episodes in.
I like
want
it a
more.
lot.
Wait, what? What is that?
It's a show Rooster Teeth produces,
Oh,
and it's really cool. It's 3D animated, and it's fantasy.
cool.
It's
I'll probably never
is it-
watch it.
Probably not.
Yeah, I
watched
probably won't
a
either.
show called Nazi Mega Weapons as well because I like history shit.
Wow.
Is that like just Hitler turned into a robot with a mustache on it?
No, it's
Yes.
literally like 12 episodes of crazy ideas Hitler had and tried to do.
Okay, that's
Tried
kinda cool.
but failed.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's funny.
Seth, what are you watching?
Well, I'm not really sure because I go back and forth between shows so often. But I started rewatching Futurama again,
Yeah.
which is always fun
always
to
good.
do. I
Well,
also
You heard that notification.
Okay,
I
I'll turn my TV down a bit.
also started watching this show that's really nerdy called Dark Matter on Netflix.
That sounds familiar.
Is it about space?
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm not too far into it, but it's like a sci-fi, like I think it's almost like a sci-fi original thing.
Oh, okay.
All right, cool.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really have any like a lot of shows that I'm currently watching right now.
Yeah.
Is it okay for me to clear bullshit? Because anytime I see you on Xbox, you're either on Hulu or Netflix.
Sure. I mean, like, there's a lot, like Bob's Burgers. I always go through so many different shows, though.
Bob's
Yeah.
Burgers is good.
I
I
watch
think
haven't
I
like
watch
watched
that
it in a
when it's
long
on
time.
TV.
Bob's Burgers. I go through Nathan for You, which is a really good show.
What's that even like? I've heard it's good. It's just I don't know how to get started with it.
It's pretty much okay. It's pretty much like this guy he's obviously a comedian, and which you'll like, he's from Canada.
Whoa.
Okay.
And he's like, I've graduated at one of Canada's top schools, and
Really?
graduated with like the best grades, and it like shows his grades, and he's got like B pluses and C's. And what he does is he goes to companies that are so-called struggling companies, and he like pitches these ideas to try and help them, and then follows through with like helping them. Like, let me point. This is one that I really liked. He was helping a struggling gas station. Like the guy was like, "Yeah, we're just not getting enough business," and he's like, "Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to sell gas for $1.75 a gallon." And the guy's like, no. And he's like, but here's the catch. After rebate. So he's, and then he's like, okay, but can't people just send the rebate? And he's like, no, because we're gonna put in fine print, and like all this shit they do is totally legal. It's fucking ridiculous. He made it so that people could get the $1.75 gas, but they would still be paying $4.75 for it or whatever, but they would only get it for $1.75 per gallon after they sent the rebate in. And the way they had to send the rebate in is that they had to hand deliver it on top of a mountain. And so he's like, we offered a shuttle for people to go and climb the mountain, and they're like, and it would take 2 days to get there. Like it was like a 2-hour drive to get there, and then it would take him over an overnight stay to get to the top.
Holy shit.
Because once he gets there, he's like, okay, so now to get to the box to find it, we have to go through these riddles. So he gives these riddles, and like, it's just like phenomenal. Like if you ever heard of Dumb Starbucks, Nat.
Yeah, I heard of Dumb Starbucks.
He's the guy who did that.
Oh shit! Okay.
And if you've ever seen like the video of the goat in the water being rescued by a pig, he did that too.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Like it was a viral video that people thought were real, but he did it for a just a like petting zoo.
Okay.
To get them more. It's just shit like that he does. It's really fucking funny.
Cool.
It's called Nathan for You.
What's it on?
It's
Comedy?
on Comedy Central, but Hulu Plus has it.
Oh, so yeah, I might go watch it. Sounds funny.
Yeah, it is really funny. Like he's just so like I'm trying to think of the word for it, but like monotone throughout it that it just makes it so funny.
It's like Bob on Bob's Burgers, where he just sounds like he doesn't care all the time.
He's like,
yeah, well he also did a show with H. John Benjamin too.
Benjamin.
Yeah, and he did a voice on Bob's Burgers as well. He did Jordan, which is in a newer episode.
Okay. I haven't gotten too far with it. I just watch it when it's on TV,
we haven't
and I watch
watched
it.
it in a
We
while.
watched the first season on Netflix.
Well, I recommend watching it more, guys. Come on.
I know. I'm Tina, so like.
It is pretty
Yeah,
Yeah,
funny.
what the hell? Tina has a whole part where she falls in love with Jordan, which is voiced by Nathan.
The fuck? Who's Jordan?
He
Just
just said that's from a newer episode.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
God.
there's a lot of other. I go between shows so often.
All right. But yeah,
Fair enough.
I don't know. Nothing really for me has changed from what I've been watching last week. I was still watching Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm just flipping between shows. And I've been watching lots of Always Sunny again.
Yep.
Just because that show is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
And I've been on the internet more than I've been watching shows this week.
Yeah.
So-
I'm usually on YouTube watching Let's Plays
Yeah.
or
Or
whatever's
Let's
most
Plays.
popular.
Yeah, okay. But yeah. Like,
Oh, and I'm watching Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
all of
Has he
Shia
gotten
LaBeouf's
to the Even
movies.
Stevens Family Vacation movie yet?
It goes in chronological order, so I don't think so.
Oh yeah, that'll be like one of the
well,
first
it's
ones, I
going
assume.
it's going backwards. He's
Yeah.
going from his newest to his oldest.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So
yeah.
I
that'll be
heard
like one of his first, I guess.
I heard he was having like the most terrible reaction to Transformers 3.
Why?
Oh, really?
Like, I don't know, like I was just watching it on or I was looking at a comment section on Facebook, and people were saying he really hated watching Transformers 3
Huh.
because no one liked it, and he hated watching it. So it was just, I really want to see how far he gets into like bad movies.
That's pretty funny.
Which one was the third one again?
I didn't watch it. I don't know.
Yeah, what if he watches his own movies and he's like, wow, these really, really suck ass.
Wasn't that the one with the Fallen?
I
That's when they
can't
like
help you, Ryan.
destroyed Detroit.
I believe it was the one with explosions and Transformers in it.
Actually, I think it was the one where they tried transporting. What is it? What's the name of the planet they live on, or that they used to live on?
Earth?
Omicron,
I don't know.
Omicron Persei 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Cybertron. That was it, right?
I
Cyberdyne?
don't know, Ryan.
Skynet? I don't know.
I was never a huge Transformers guy.
I used to watch them all the time. I'm pretty sure it's the one where they take that planet and they transport to Earth, enslave humanity, and try to get them to rebuild it.
Yeah, I think you're right, Ryan.
Sounds accurate. They could literally do anything. Where
with
it's
the
just
guy
like,
from ER.
the guy
If I
from
know, I haven't seen that show.
Yeah, it was like
It's,
one of the doctors from ER was the bad guy,
yeah.
Oh.
and that's the one they replaced Megan Fox
Yeah. Okay, I think that's the only part I'd know.
Yeah,
with,
that's
with
the
the
one
underwear
where they
model.
transfer crap.
It's
Who-
I thought the fourth one was supposed to be worse than the third one,
I hated the fourth one.
and I
I
haven't
didn't
seen
even
it.
watch past the second one. I can't help with any of it.
The fourth
Matt,
one
I
was
got homework
awful.
for you. You're gonna go watch the third and the fourth one and tell us how shit it is.
They're both on
Okay.
Netflix, I believe.
If you seriously want a review of terrible movies, like the internet hasn't done that already, I will gladly do it.
Dude, we need to do a review on that fucking plane goes back in time.
Oh god, that was
I missed
You
most
horrible.
of that
didn't hear
movie.
me rant about it enough when we were watching it.
Oh my god, that was horrible.
Yeah, so for those who didn't know, there was a movie on Netflix that was like a plane that is taking off. It's a commercial flight, and they go through a storm in midair and end up in what's
Like
it?
World War II.
World
War
War II,
II.
like Britain,
Yeah.
and they're flying over top of Britain in World War II as a modern plane, and it's just the stupidest thing.
And they get shot down.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. They stay in the air the whole
Yeah,
time.
Seth left for the ending half of the movie.
Wait, they stay in the air the whole time?
The whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, they
The
stay in
only
the air
thing
the
that
whole
ever
time.
happened to the plane was part of the thing got ripped out, and only 2 people fly out of the damn plane. Everybody
Yeah,
being sucked out.
you'd expect
pressurized.
for a movie that's set so dangerously in the middle of a war zone, more than 2 people would die, but that's not the case.
Mhm.
One person gets sucked out a window, and the other person just gets sucked out a window.
That's
It was
fucking
lame.
One dude was
stupid.
dangling, hanging out of the tire.
Ryan, I think your mic is
Yeah,
dying.
you're right though. There was a
Well,
guy
I'm actually-
dangling off. There was one point in the movie where there was they had a mechanic go and repair a tire on the plane. The landing gear wouldn't go down.
Oh
It
yeah.
wouldn't go back up. And you'd expect someone to die there. It's just like, nope.
He
There was
almost
nothing.
died.
It's just like they were building up to it. Like, I love you. Please come back safe. Don't worry. I'm gonna come back alive. And when you say that, you expect him to die, but he didn't. So it just didn't work.
Hmm.
Well, that's dumb.
Yep.
It was terrible.
About what kind of war?
Oh, yeah. What's your opinion about war? Seth?
The
The war
war
on McDonald's.
the war
The-
on
And what's your
Starbucks
opinion about
cup
the
war?
war on McDonald's, Seth?
I
Wait,
just
wait.
feel like fat is a actually good source of protein and a bunch of other junk that I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yes, yes.
Um
Like I've heard that at that McDonald's they have mad cow disease. Have you heard
well,
about mad cow disease?
excuse me, I like to call it Whack Arnold's instead. Can we
What?
talk about
Whack Arnold's, you say?
yes.
I can't say I've heard anyone else call it Whack Arnold's. Are you sure you're not just reading it wrong?
I actually do have a slight dyslexia.
A dyslexia, you say?
Dyslexia. It's
All
like
right.
it's like dyslexia, but way worse.
Here on PNR Radio, we make fun of the dyslexic.
Wait,
Can I
what?
just
Oh,
interrupt
God.
for 1 second? I'm on
No.
Twitter, and I don't know if you guys care, but Bernie
No.
and Ashley from Rooster Teeth are
We're
going to
going
be
on
on
The Amazing
The
Race.
Amazing Race.
Oh shit.
I just read it, so
So yeah, what you
'Cause
just
apparently
heard
a
was
lot of,
Seth
like,
and I making
YouTubers are
fun
gonna be
of
on
Okay,
fun
it's
of
getting
a
off.
radio station.
Fuck.
You have listened to that,
Hmm?
and
Okay.
you must have
Can I have a
enjoyed
quick
it.
question?
What?
A quick question. What the hell is this red cup thing with Starbucks?
It's
What do you
because
mean?
it
The
doesn't
cup
say
that's
Merry
red
Christmas.
and no one cares.
because there's no Christmas anymore.
It's a war on Christmas, I say. They're stealing the
Is
Christmas
that really
was
the
never
reason?
at Starbucks.
Is that they made a
It's
red
'cause-
cup?
Yeah, and people are like, "Where's the Christmas in this red cup?" It's
I'm
like,
like, who gives a fuck?
it's a Christmas color.
blood of Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
Oh
cares,
God.
All hail Satan.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
2 Chains.
Holy
Two
shit.
Chainz. Yo, we gotta have that 2 Chainz and James Hetfield Metallica rap come out.
Mm.
Anyway.
But yeah, speaking of Metallica and 2 Chainz, what are you guys listening to currently
Us talking.
in the music world or
Everything country.
or
Us
podcasts?
talking. Yeah.
What?
Let's
We
start
all
with
know
Maddie.
Seth likes shit music, so.
Yes.
Says the guy who
That's-
just said he likes country.
Yeah,
Whatever.
whoa.
That's why I'm
What's
gonna ask
up?
Seth last, so we can all make fun of him. But Maddie, what are you currently listening to?
Well, you already know this, but
Yeah,
because I told you, I'm listening to 21 Pilots. I just recently got into them, and I really like them. So yeah.
The only one I like by them is I like Fairly Local.
Yes, that's like my favorite song right now by them. I have it on repeat all the time.
I just like the drummer in that band.
It makes
It's
me
just
feel
so
that
noodly.
song just makes me feel like I'm really cool, even though I'm not. You know, it kind of gives you
Yeah.
that feeling. You're like, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you're like,
fairly
check me out.
local. Fuck
You
yeah.
feel like you can just flip people off as
Yeah.
you drive into it. You just be like, hey,
Exactly.
fuck you.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to come back and fight? No, fuck you. And then you turn
But
and you
Seth,
And then you
they're a
blast that
Christian
shit
duo. They don't want you flipping guys.
They are like they're both Christian, but they don't like talk about they don't sing Christian music.
well,
which
most Christian artists are saying that they don't want to be perceived as a Christian band any
Mm.
longer
They're
Yeah.
because
not
of
really.
how bad the connotation is,
like,
and they want to make money.
yeah.
They don't even like sing
They don't
about
want to go double
being
myrrh. They
Christian,
want to go
though. That's
platinum.
just something that like is on their Wikipedia. It's like they are both. It's kind of weird. It's like it said something like they're both openly Christian or whatever. It's like, okay, what does that have to
And
do
the
with
drummer's openly gay.
anything? No,
Talk about a contradiction.
but yeah, I really like them, and they're coming to Toronto in June, and I really want to go see them.
Oh, that reminds me. Muse is coming to Toronto as well. I'm really
Yeah.
excited for that.
I didn't like Muse's newest album. I didn't care for it. I don't know.
I
I
haven't
like
got it yet because I'm poor and I'm sad. But
Matt, you
I
should
like-
listen to The Edge, and they might be giving away like tickets and shit to go see
oh,
them.
but then I
Just
have
saying.
to put up with the Edge.
Yeah, but there's a chance you could go see them for free. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. It may be worth it after all.
So, and after all,
put tickets on your Amazon wish list and then
yeah,
put it on screen. Put the URL on screen.
My
Everyone wants
Amazon
to buy-
URL?
your
Yeah,
wish
the
list.
wish
Yeah,
list.
people can if you have your
Oh.
wish list, people can just buy you shit from
Oh,
your
shit.
wish list.
Porn stars do that shit.
God,
I didn't
All
even
the
know
time.
about that. I don't
Yeah,
even use
and
Amazon.
people buy shit for them all the time. They're like, I want this vibrating
thing.
toothbrush.
Is this
Yeah.
you from
Toothbrush.
experience, or is this just like what's going on?
Well, guys, I gotta
go.
Whoa, okay.
That would have been like the perfect time. He said, "Well," and you just hear the Skype call like close and see Seth leave the Skype call.
Or the sound that you always hear in cartoons of like the footsteps, the door closing, and the car driving away.
Yeah, can
Yeah.
you put that in? Okay, ready? You're gonna have to put that clip in. Okay, Nat?
Yeah, totally.
Ready? So, okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna head out. See you guys later. Just gonna go walk away.
That's probably enough time.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Trust me, I can find a few. Because I like stupid sound effects. But yeah.
You could
Ryan,
probably
do you
just
have
Foley it all yourself.
Ryan,
not
do you have
too
anything
hard.
you're listening to?
Literally just anything I find on Pandora.
All right.
Yeah, but what genre? Like
What genre?
Like country and rock. That's about it.
what genre?
Country and rock.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
What
okay.
about country
Depending
rock
on-
or rock country or kid
Actually,
rock?
would you
Yeah, I was
consider
about
like
to say
Florida
Kid
Georgia
Rock.
Line rock country?
They're more like rap country, aren't they? Don't they
Who?
kind of rap?
Wait, who?
Well, every once in a while they have like a verse or two, but it's more guitars and stuff than.
Florida Georgia Line, like my least favorite band
Oh yeah,
ever.
they're
I don't mind. Like
Never
they're the
heard them.
band I like most
I call
right now,
their
but they're not
song
really country. So
their
Yeah,
song
they're-
where they like sing about rolling the windows down is like the redneck anthem. I swear to God, I hate it.
This
my
is
favorite
how we
song by them
roll.
is "This Is How We Roll." All right,
But
Because
only
in
because the music video has fucking Travis Pastrana in it and a guy stuck in a tree with a dirt bike at the start.
yeah, like the thing about country music nowadays that I absolutely hate is I think I talked about it before, where it's the exact same thing I hate about 80s glam rock, where it's a parody of itself at this point, where it's just like country isn't even country anymore. And then you have these guys talking about, let's turn this cornfield into a party. I don't know why I've
Yeah,
heard
why
that.
not?
I was
You never
listening,
wanted to drive
I
a
think,
pickup truck into a cornfield and just lay in the bed watching the stars?
but it was
Not with
literally
those guys.
that was one of the lines from the end of his song. I don't remember who it was, but it was "Let's turn this cornfield into a party," and I just burst out laughing because that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It's
Or
like
you
you
mean
can't
Red
sing that
Solo Cup?
seriously without having like a red
Red
styrofoam cup in your
Solo
hand and then
Cup.
just going like, "Yeah!" after
I
it.
got a Red Solo Cup
Yeah,
and no
exactly.
teeth.
And
It's
a
like
pickup truck.
I heard like rednecks that went to my BOSI's class that does chewing tobacco instead of smoking cigarettes, and the argument was they can live without their mouth, but they can't live without their lungs.
Are you fucking
No, I'm
serious?
dead serious. That is their argument to why they
Oh,
do dip over
God.
cigarettes, is that they can live without their mouth, but they can't live without their lungs.
$10
Well-
they can kick my ass for calling them stupid, but they're stupid.
Well, good
Yes, they could.
because
They easily could.
I'd rather not hear what comes out of their mouths. So
It's gonna be a bunch of
Probably a
cud
good
that comes
thing.
out of their mouth because they're chewing tobacco. It's gonna be fucking gross. You
Gonna
can
be
ruin your gums and
grody.
teeth and everything, and I'll fucking laugh at you.
they like chewing tobacco dip makes like a hole in your mouth,
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
much.
Or it like
It's
does that
disgusting.
thing where it just like sucks in your whole like lower half of your face, doesn't it?
Ew, yeah.
Remember those videos we'd watch in health class about like
Mhm.
what it does to you, and people would like have no lower
Yeah,
lip.
it's like
Pretty much, it
one
looked
guy
like
was
it was
missing
like
his entire jawline.
it
Like-
was just like his chin, and like everything else was like sucked back, kind
Yeah.
of. So it looked like at
it's
least.
fucked. Like
Next
chewing
time
tobacco
on the
is not-
Truth Podcast, where we talk about non-smoking teens.
All right, you want to get
That's
back on topic?
non-existent, dude. Nowadays,
Uh,
non-smoking teens isn't a thing.
Yeah, it is
Yeah, it is.
nice to meet you, Ryan.
Example.
us.
Seth, for starters, you and I aren't teens. Maddie, you and Nat are on the very end of being a teen. I'm talking young teens.
Yeah, but I didn't smoke as a teen, Ryan.
I never smoked in my
I'm
life.
saying nowadays, not saying our generation. Nowadays.
Well, guess what? I've never smoked.
The
Okay.
kid's like maybe 5 years younger than us.
Yes, exactly. Because they're
Yeah.
like 5 or 6 years younger than us. There's no such thing as a non-smoking teen.
Well,
I can't say anything because I know at least one kid that age that doesn't smoke.
Dude, I'm just being total bullshit here.
That's like the shit that our dad
Wow.
would do all the time. He'd just like make the most broad assumption and stick to it, and then just never ever stop.
yeah, way to go, Dad.
It's really
Whoa,
fun.
he listens to this. Don't.
I'm calling you out, Nat's
I
dad.
know. I tell him in
kidding.
real life.
It's my dad too.
Hey,
Yeah.
just one quick thing. Hey, Seth, are you gonna watch the football game this Sunday?
Yeah. Do you think you're gonna win? Doubt it. Good
You
luck.
guys
Oh.
will lose today, or probably. Let's see. I know you're probably gonna win.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been on a decent roll lately. We got
Um,
Pierre Paul back, which is nice, but other than
I wouldn't-
that, we're fucked.
what do the New York Giants consider a decent roll? 1-10?
Well, we're first in our division, so
Like the
well,
Leafs
granted
and
the
the
Cowboys are
Eagles.
shit, Eagles are shit,
Hey, you guys like that
Washington
football, right?
shit.
It's I don't know. I can't say anything about football. Like half this podcast can't say anything about football.
Yeah, like I don't watch any sports.
But
You
it's,
guys watch the CFL, don't you?
I don't
No.
even like the CFL.
I don't watch anything.
Like,
That's a
what
lie.
about
You just
that-
told me
what
you
about
watched
the
that Glamour
XFL?
Girl thing.
I fucking love that XFL. Don't even get me started. That's my favorite fucking sport.
What was XFL again?
It was
Wrestling
Vince
football?
McMahon's football league in the early 2000s and late 90s, and it was the Extreme Football League, and he put wrestling in football and he put football in pro wrestling, and it's just like neither fan
Massive.
wanted it, and it just went down the tube in like 5
was-
years.
It was just too ahead of its
I know
time.
what football Nat likes.
Which football?
I forget the name. I don't know what it's
Lingerie
called.
football?
Yes, that. It's pretty much just girls wearing skimpy outfits tackling one another. That's Nat shit right there.
Yeah, I'm a fucking perv. Never said I was cool, but
I don't really want to know that information about my brother.
I was making it up, Maddie.
I know. God, I was going along with it. Fuck.
Anyway, let's get back on
Anyways,
topic.
back on topic.
Seth, what are you listening to?
Hmm.
Rise Against.
How much information do I want to give out?
Don't know.
Yeah, I like Ryan's answer.
What?
I
Literally
believe
boatloads
he's
of Rise Against.
really into Rise Against right
Yeah,
now.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck Rise Against.
Well,
He's in the
Fuck
middle of a
Ben, cover your
combination of Rise
Rise
Against and Florida Georgia Line.
Against.
That's where he stands.
Ben, cover your ears if you're listening.
Fuck Rise Against.
That could be
Whoa.
a song.
That like
Ow,
Rise
my
Against.
ear. I'm listening to you in one ear with an earbud.
Good.
and now
Okay.
Ryan's deaf in one ear.
He's popping Ryan's eardrums.
Okay, so I'm listening to a lot of front bottoms, and
Who the
a lot
fuck
of
is that? Sorry, but who the fuck is that?
Yeah,
the
who's
front bottoms.
Yeah.
Yeah, who the fuck is that?
I just figured everyone knew about them. They're like they kind of have
Wow, hipster. Like, I'm kidding.
That'd be the opposite.
Yeah, I know.
That's like the open
But Ash-
hipster. I just assumed you guys liked what I liked.
I
Yeah,
think
you might.
Ashley just yelled to me, but they're
Hi,
pop
Ashley.
punk. Ashley's saying that's what genre they are.
Oh,
Okay.
I might like them then, because I'm hashtag
No one's ever heard of them, Ash.
a little emo kid on the inside.
And Bring Me the Horizon's new album. I'm listening to a lot of
Weren't
that.
you making fun of Bring Me the Horizon like a year ago?
I don't
No.
like. I don't think.
No,
I like
it's-
them.
I
Well,
was
also,
picking on
Matt,
the fuck are they
gotta-
called? Black Veil Brides.
Yeah, okay.
That's
yeah.
who I'm picking on. Bring Me the
But
Horizon
Matt-
Let
is
me
a
see.
good
Yeah,
band.
I don't
Matt,
like
you've
those
got to
guys.
remember, Seth used to also like Rise Against.
Seth
No.
did used to
Oh,
like
yeah, I
Rise
did.
Against.
I
Seth
did.
used to like Rise Against.
Wow, he did.
And then
now
Ben
has
just
turned
kept
off this
fucking
podcast
talking
and
about it, and he wouldn't shut the fuck up about Rise Against, and now I hate them.
I remember it starting because he'd have his music on when he was in a party with us playing Modern Warfare 2. And then Seth would get super, super pissed off because he'd hear it through the mic.
Yeah.
That's
And
all
I was
remember.
trying to sound whore as best as I could, but all I could fucking hear was fucking Rise Against. Singing
Sounds like
Hero
sound
War
whore
and
noob.
stupid shit. Swing away and
Swing
fuck.
life away.
Please, Seth, it would be Sufferer and the Witness at Modern Warfare 2 time.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Hero of War was not on that album. Get it right, nerd.
I'm
That was a
sorry.
good soda.
Alright. Yeah.
So
What
that's
about-
that's what I'm listening to. I can't really think of there's plenty of other things that I go back to, but
Yeah.
Those are, like,
that's
the
really what
newest.
I do too. Like, I've been listening to a lot of Spotify. Like, what I do
Mhm.
is I find an artist I like, and then I go through related artists until I find more artists that I like. And right now I've landed on a band called Failure. And they were a band from the 90s, and they
sounds
were
like a
heavily,
90s band.
yeah, heavily inspired by Nirvana, and you can definitely hear it. And it's just like, I enjoy it, but I can't stop thinking of Nirvana, so I don't know what to think of it.
Mm.
It's just one of those things where it's just like, I was complaining about it, I think, on the last podcast too, or maybe it was just Ben and Remy and I talking when it was done. But I was saying, like, I can't listen to Avenged Sevenfold because they just remind me of Metallica. And I think it's the same as this band, but I'm not too sure yet. It's just really weird. And I also found a bunch of, like, hardcore punk bands that I'm really into. Like, I found one called the Nobodies that's really awesome. Found one that's called the Criminals that's really awesome. And
I feel like
there's-
I've heard of the Criminals before.
yeah, they're fucking cool. But like I just listen to a lot of alternative and heavy punk and hardcore, and nothing really modern, so to speak. It's just
Cool.
whatever Spotify gives me in related artists recently. Like I discovered Frank Zappa, and that's fucking psychedelic trash, and I love it.
Oh yeah, I used to have a coworker at Shaw's that would always tell me to go listen to Frank Zappa, but he was a fucking crazy old drunk man, and therefore I did not listen to what he suggested to me.
Go listen to Frank Zappa.
That dude he would like steal he would break open some of the wine and then fucking drink it on the clock. I kid you not, that guy
Whoa.
smelled of alcohol all the time.
Okay, so that kind of works into another topic. What's your worst work experiences?
Oh, we're just gonna skip over the next one?
We can
My
come back to it.
entire job
Okay.
at Spirit Halloween was shit. There you go.
What
Alright.
was your job?
What'd you do?
I had to just stock the shelves. It wasn't them, but my boss was a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
She told me I had to, for instance, at one point I had to move, like we had just leftover costumes towards the end. And I
Mhm.
just had to fill up a wall. She wanted me to get done in an hour. I got it done in like 45 minutes. But because there was one costume that had no. Like, she wanted me to split it up, like, all like the. Like, certain brands of costumes, or for certain series, like all the Simpsons stuff go together, all the other stuff
Yeah,
go
yeah.
together. There was one costume that didn't have anything. So where there's like a little break, I just hung it up because there was nothing else I went with. And she bitched at me when I got it done in 45 minutes and they wanted me to get it done in an hour.
Okay.
So
Well, good
that
job, Ryan.
sums up my work experience, is my boss bitching at me when I get my job done right.
Yeah,
Nice.
that doesn't sound fair at all.
Yeah.
But
Not to mention, she only gave me like 3 hours a week as well.
wow. So it's literally Ryan would come in for 3 hours a week to get screamed at.
Wow.
More or less.
That
I worked
sucks.
there for
Wow.
like a few months and only
Sounds
made
like
like
Catholic
100 and
school.
something bucks, like $200.
Well, I mean, that's not the worst.
It's not, but I mean, I still have most of that money because I don't spend like any of it unless I have to.
Yeah, that's the same as me, really. Like, I worked one day and I still think I have that money in the bank. Because I don't know. I just don't feel like I need money right now, and I'm happy with what I've got. So I haven't been working. I've been working mostly for the channel, and I'm happy doing that.
Yep.
I get money and get bitches. You know what I mean?
Yep. All day,
Like,
every day.
like
Make that money.
horses.
And he gets kicked in the ass by horses, so that's a thing as well.
Yes, that
Nice.
is true as well.
Yeah. So Seth, what was your worst work experience?
Um. So okay. Let me think.
Getting
There
kicked
was
in
a.
the ass by a horse.
No, I'm not gonna talk about my current
Some
job.
old drunk dude telling you to listen to Frank Zappa.
Well, yeah, I I met a lot of interesting people working at Shaw's. Um, which I'd like to point out closed down that branch on me and totally fucked me over. But fuck
So
you,
that was your
Shaw's.
worst experience, getting
Yeah. Well,
closed
okay, they
down.
fucking this store closed down because one, they're fucking retarded because they were like, okay, customers really like it when employees are nice to them and like
Mhm.
stop them and be like, "Hey, how's it going? Can I help you find anything?" Which is
Give you-
bullshit. I do not like it when like employees do that to me. I just want to fucking be left alone. If I need help, I'll find you and ask you for help.
Mhm.
But they were like, "Oh, everybody loves it. They don't care about the prices. They just care about that." Which I was like, "That's no." They're like they're so scummy with their prices, and no one shopped there because our prices were so high. So that's why they ended
So
up getting closed down.
it's like the opposite of Whole Foods, where
Yeah,
like the prices are high, but everyone fucking hates it.
yeah. Well, I don't know. It's just so stupid. And then they like closed down, which was kind of funny because I had just I had taken like a week vacation just like after a year of not having a vacation. I was like, I think I'm gonna take a week off. So I had scheduled it for like a month. I had ahead of time, and I was like, oh, thank God I'm on a vacation. Thank goodness. And I mean, at this point, I was part time, but part time to them meant me working 39 plus hours
Oh my god.
because they could. I don't know if it was legal, but they were giving me 39 hours just so I wasn't at like 40 hours most of the time so that they couldn't consider me full time and give me a raise.
That
So,
sucks.
oh yeah, it was awful. And then um they also so what they did is I took my week vacation and I fucking get a call while I'm in our highest competing store shopping, like not even in Shaw's. I'm in a different store that's way better and cheaper at the time, and they're like, "Oh, our store is going to be closing down." And I'm like, "I fucking before I left, I was like, I knew everything. I was like, everything's going to fall apart as soon as I take a week vacation." And then it fucking did. I was like, I like almost couldn't help but to laugh at that moment because I'm like, holy shit, like, and I
Okay,
mean,
so this could
And
be
Ken,
a Schrodinger's Shaw's moment, where with
yeah,
Seth leaving
Seth,
could
I got the
have or
perfect
could have
job for
not
you
been the
then.
single-handed destruction of the fucking store.
yeah.
Seth, you
That's
seem pretty
amazing.
psychic in that scenario. You should be a fortune teller.
Oh yeah, I'll get right on that. But
Yeah,
I'm
I'd
sure they make
gladly
great
accept your
money.
money for me to tell you good things. That'd be awesome.
But yeah, they pretty much screwed people because they're supposed to give you a certain amount of money depending on how much you make in a year or something, or how many years you've been there.
Makes sense.
They give you a certain amount of money. But in fine print, they when you have to be hired, they have you sign this thing saying that if they can find you a job within 100 miles, it doesn't matter how much pay you get paid there an hour, or like not just any job. It will be in the Shaw's chain within 100 or 50 to 100 miles, which is a fucking long distance to travel. And there's plenty of Shaws in 100 to 50 miles of each other.
If I remember, I will put the conversion rate up on the screen for Canadians and
You know what,
anywhere else that is
just to
using
get
the fucking metric system.
Just to get an idea, it takes me about an hour and 15 minutes to drive from my mom's to my dad's, and that's 80-something miles.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, it would take that long to get to work, even if you were part-time. So, technically for me, where I was only making like $9 an hour, doing like 40 hours, but still technically part-time, they were going to send me, which would be an extra like 30-minute drive for me. And what they did is they were like, if we find you a different job to go to a different Shaw's, doesn't matter how many hours they would give me. They didn't promise me the same hours. They probably could have given me like 5 hours, and then it would be like, see, we found you a job. So instead of giving me what I could have gotten, which was like $5,000 from them, they did that. So I just stopped showing up because fuck Shaw's.
Wow.
And I had already found a job at that point, which is the job I'm currently at now.
Hey.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, which I work with horses that are retired.
And you get kicked in the ass by horses.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was one time.
Gets that horse fight club. That's where that works.
Hey, don't talk about that.
Yeah,
shit.
don't. First rule: don't talk
Matt
about
fucked
horse
up.
fight club.
His name is
Can we just
Robert
Can we
Paulson.
say hashtag Matt fucked up at the start of this podcast?
I'll put it at the start, sure, yeah.
Then
put it in the title.
Can you put it in
that'll make it
parentheses?
easier. That's
Can you
the
put
title.
it in parentheses?
Yeah, I'll put it at the title. That's the easiest way.
Wait,
I just wanted you to put parentheses as ...
Just
Alright.
one quick thing.
What?
Didn't you say we could only record for 5 minutes?
No, you
a little bit
registered
of
it.
behind the scenes. I fixed it.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure we didn't go over that.
Yeah, we're good. But yeah, Maddie, do you have any shitty work stories?
Honestly, I used to work at Whole Foods. That was my only job because school got busy, so I had to quit. The only thing that's bad about it is like the customers, because as a cashier, you just always have to deal with annoying customers. So
I can feel you on that one.
yeah, there's
Thank
this
God
thing,
I never had to be a cashier.
Retail sucks.
like Whole Foods as a store wasn't bad to work with. Everyone was cool and friendly and whatever. It's just the customers that make the experience a little bad, because sometimes you'll get like really, really annoying and rude customers, even though you're just scanning and bagging their items and stuff.
Doing
and
your
like,
job.
And you, as a human, you make mistakes. Yeah, just doing your job. And as a human, you make mistakes. So if you make a small mistake, like, oh, I accidentally scanned this like twice, they'll freak the fuck out. They'll be like, that's not supposed to be there. And I'm like, I know, I'm waiting.
That item's supposed to be on sale. It said on the
or that too.
the tag.
Then you have to call someone and be like, oh, okay, let me just make sure you're
Price
right.
check on the 100 box of condoms, extra small.
And the kale. Anyways, the only thing that I can point out that really like annoyed me, because it's such a small thing to get annoyed about, but basically at Whole Foods we use paper bags, and if you either bring the paper bags back to be reused or you bring your own reusable bags, you can take 10 cents off your purchase per bag. So some people would just
fucking stupid.
That is really dumb.
It's a Whole Foods thing, okay? Don't judge it.
Oh, sorry. Would you like to
So-
donate $1 to helping starving children in Africa?
No, you can either take it off your purchase or donate it.
Yeah, I'll
But most of the
donate
time,
$1.
most of
Like,
the
oh, look
time,
at this guy. I
most of the
donated
time,
$1.
people are like,
You donated only $1.
most of the time people would take it off their bill because it's Whole Foods and they're spending a lot of money, so they want to save money. Anyway, so it's annoying when like I would forget to take the 10 cents off and they've already paid, and then they'd freak out. It's like, did you take the, like, they've already paid, I'm giving them the receipt, and they're like, did you take the 10 cents off? I'm like, oh no, I'm sorry, I forgot, because I'm obviously working too fast and there's too many people and I have to keep moving. And then they freak out. They're like, you're supposed to take the 10 cents off. Blah, blah. I'm like, it's just 10 cents. Do you want it? Like, I can give you 10 cents out of my pocket right now. Like, is that big of a deal? Like, go to customer service, they'll give you 10 cents. Like, sorry. It's just really annoying.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's my little rant, because just customers learn to, like, a message to everyone in the world, be nice to the cashiers, okay?
Or
'Cause they're
any
just-
any person that works in retail, because they're
That
really
too.
just doing their fucking job.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
most
It's
of the
not-
time they're students and they're just like trying to make a living while in school or
It's not their
something.
fault the prices are so fucking high.
That too.
Like,
It's
I
like, if
had
you
so
don't
many
like the
people.
prices, go somewhere else. Like, go to
Yeah.
Walmart across the street.
It's
Sorry.
like, I think you and Ben altogether have discouraged me from like even trying to work at Whole Foods. It
No,
just
it's
sounds
a good place to work. Like, the
it sounds
people
so
you work
toxic
with.
though. It's just everything
I
about
don't
it
want to
was
bash
bitter.
Whole Foods because it's a good place to work. It's just the customers. Like, you can't help it. Anywhere you work, you'll get bad customers.
Yeah. But it's like
Um,
every time you'd come home, I feel like there was a different story about like some bitter, terrible, petty shitlord.
Yeah, but it
'Cause
makes great stories.
Because it happens all the time, no matter where you work.
Yeah,
you
I
work-
know the
if you
perfect
work at
job for you.
Any grocery store, you'll
if
deal
you
with
work with the
someone
public
like
at
that.
all,
What's the perfect job, Ryan?
Be a DJ at a strip club.
Oh my god. Sure.
Ryan's
You get-
dream job.
But then
You
you
get
have to
some-
deal with
I
drunk
want-
people being like, play Wonderwall, play a remix of Wonderwall.
Oh, play Wonderwall at the strip
No, the
club.
DJ.
Yeah.
No, the
I
It's a
DJ.
great stripping song.
There's
Maddie,
gas lines
I've
there.
I've saw YouTube videos of a guy that was a DJ at a strip club. He picks the music for the dancers to dance to, not what people
No,
want.
I know.
You hear some pretty interesting stories. Like apparently, some dude high on heroin came in threatening to kill one of the strippers over eating his last hot pocket.
Oh my gosh.
What the fuck?
Tried to file for theft.
I mean, I would
Trying to
do the
file
same.
for theft to a cop over his girlfriend eating his hot pocket.
What the
Sounds
fuck?
like a bitch to me.
God, that sounds so fun.
Can I tell a funny story about Shaw's?
Sure.
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 Okay,
Lighten the mood a little bit.
I'm gonna lighten the mood. Okay, just Nat, can you dim the lights a little
Dim
bit?
the
Just
lights.
dim the
Yeah.
lights.
I'll turn them all the way off for you, baby.
Whoa.
Okay.
A little too far.
Okay,
God.
so here's the story. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready? Are you listening? Okay.
No, I'm not ready. What are we doing?
Are you ready now? Okay.
Sure.
So I worked with this lesbian girl.
Good start.
Yep.
That always makes it a good start.
Which, I mean, I have nothing against homosexuals at all, but I was working with this girl,
Seth
She
hates
was an
lesbians
older lady.
confirmed.
and she was just discussing something about her partner with me because I'm pretty sure at the time gay marriage was not legal in New Hampshire, so which I'm pretty sure it is now, but at the time it
It's
wasn't.
legal everywhere
It's
now.
legal everywhere, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yay.
Sure.
Yay.
But I was discussing it with her, and she said something about her partner doing something with a restaurant or like catering or something like that. And being the idiot I am, because she was discussing how like, oh yeah, we're just, we really help each other out. And I was like, in my head it made total sense, but the thing is I used hand gestures to
Oh,
point this
no.
out. I was
Oh.
like, oh, so you guys are like two puzzle pieces that go together.
Oh my
And in
god.
my head this sounded great, but I used the two like like the peace sign and put them
Yeah, yeah.
together
Oh
like in
no.
the scissoring motion,
Oh
and
my
was like, "Oh,
God.
you guys are just fit together like this." And I was like, afterwards, I was like, "Oh my fucking God,
Fuck
did I
my
just
life.
really fucking do that?"
Did you at least go back and apologize
Oh,
for your
scissoring
stupidity?
timbers.
I don't think that I she
Oh.
Did she
caught it.
notice? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think she noticed. But in my head, I'm like, "Oh my fucking God, like how could I have done this? Like where in my head did I think that was okay?" Like,
Your little
Jeez.
5-year-old part of your brain.
yeah, my innocent side was just like, "Yeah, two puzzle pieces. Yeah, my fingers interlocked like this. I'm a genius." Ha ha ha.
Like you just do it and then you walk away smiling and your brain's just going stupid, stupid, stupid.
Fucking idiot! Why did you? You screwed me again!
Here I was, thought I made a good conversation, and you fucked it up again.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much shit like that. And I have another story, but I already told this on one of the parts of Astray, so I'm not gonna say it. So
Right. Yeah, I mean, as for me, I can't really say much because I've worked one job in my life, and it was an under the table job, and I didn't like it.
just like an under the table handy.
It was an under the table
Yeah,
handy.
but everybody loves an under the table handy.
Yeah.
I like mine to be over
But
the
it's
table.
just, or no, sorry, I worked 2 days. And, like, what ended up happening is it was just so miserable in the 2 days. I would just think before I actually decided to not come back. I was just thinking of ways that I could go in and not, like, do work but still get paid. So it's like I'd do the punch clock and I'd just walk to a different part because no one knew me by name yet.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like I'd punch the clock and I'd like walk to a different part of the building and just like hide out. And
Yeah.
just imagine like I I don't know. It was just a
Oh,
really
I did
funny
that. I
thought.
fell
Just like
asleep at
cheating
Shaw's on the
system
clock
just made me
once.
really happy.
I fell asleep at Shaw's on the clock once.
Wow.
In the grocery back room, I fell asleep on a pallet.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's move on to our next topic.
Actually, there's one thing that I did once
All right.
at work. It was literally, I got off. Like, right when I got off, I clocked out, was walking out the door. These two guys were putting something they didn't pay for in the bag that they bought.
Okay.
Looked up, saw me, realized I was working. Looked all panicked. I just walked out the door. The reaction on their face was fucking priceless when they saw me.
Oh, God.
My thought process was, fuck it, I'm not on the clock anymore. I'm not gonna do shit.
You're absolutely right. Actually, I'd probably do the same because I'm also lazy and outnumbered in that
Well,
scenario.
At Shaw's, you're not allowed to do anything. The only thing you can do if you see someone stealing something is mention it to your superior,
Yeah.
Oh my
And-
God. Sorry.
and
I
then they
thought
just
of
let him
something.
go.
Oh yeah, I know what Maddie's gonna talk
I just
about.
thought of two things. So for some reason, every time someone was caught stealing, they went through my till, and it was so awkward for me. I'm trying to think of like there was 2 times, but I can only remember this one time.
Yeah, just do the one because we have to. I don't
All
know.
it was this woman was buying stuff, and like I was about to like check her out, like she was about to pay, and this guy who I guess was like that undercover
Mystery
guy.
shopper.
The shopper
yeah,
guy.
that
Yeah.
kind of guy, but they look out for people stealing.
Oh,
Comes to my-
The
for us it's
undercover
called
security
LP.
guys.
Yeah, I forget what it is for us, but we do mystery shoppers are something different. But so that guy that's like pretending to be a shopper, but is actually like a spy looking for the like
Our
shoplifters.
guy was like called Loss Prevention was his name. I don't know if it's the same for you.
I
Hello,
don't-
Dr. Loss Prevention.
I wasn't really told about it. I just knew who the guy was, but it was a different guy who came up. But anyway, this guy comes up to my line and he tells me, he's like, "Did that woman pay for that lipstick?" And I'm like, "No," because I didn't even scan a lipstick. And then I look over and she like has this lipstick tube thingy like by her purse, and she's looking in her purse. So I'm like, "Excuse me, miss, are you gonna
Yeah,
pay
you have
for
to put
that?"
on your voice, of course.
And she was like, "Oh, yeah, sorry, here." And she gave it to me and I scanned it. And I'm like, "You almost got away with it, bitch." Like, so Oh, I remember
Employee
the
of the month
second.
right there.
I remember the second story, but I don't want it to go over, so I'll save it for another day if I remember.
Yeah, because I just kind
Because
of
the
want to move
second
on to a
story is
different
way
topic.
better. The second story is way better.
I have a quick story.
Okay.
See what
Okay.
you caused now with your things.
Okay. You
You're
ready?
tearing me apart, Lisa.
The second story is so much better.
Oh, hey, Mike.
I say we do the second
Oh,
story.
hey, Mark, how's your sex life? Ha 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 ha. So funny, Mark.
So my story is, I worked at Shaw's overnight illegally because there was no one else there because Shaw's sucks and it's actually illegal for them to let anyone work overnight without anyone else in the store.
Oh.
Because if I fell and got hurt or anything, then there would be no one there.
Right.
So
Did you steal all the shit?
no. There's
Oh.
cameras still, Ryan, you fucking idiot. There's like
Dude,
cameras
you
everywhere.
have the store to yourself. Go into the fucking security room and take the goddamn tape afterwards.
There's a
Okay. Like that will
That's-
work.
yeah, that works out well. The
That's-
security room is locked.
That's like a creepypasta waiting to be had.
You can find something to break down the door. I got faith in you.
I broke down the door, and
would
there
it
was a man
really be
staring at
worth
me on
me
the video
stealing groceries to do that though? No. Like, hey, yeah, I did it all for this box of Cheez-Its. I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for that damn fucking grocery manager. Damn it!
Damn it! I could have snuck out some pizza rolls. And
Could have
some fucking
gotten some
Cheetos.
fucking
Dude, you could have got that dude his Hot Pocket back.
yeah. But anyway, so I was in the store by myself. This was after I probably had taken my break and spun around in a chair for a little bit and videotaped it and then sent it to Ashley at like 2 in the morning. So I was walking through the store, and of course, there's no one else in the fucking store, okay? No one.
Okay.
And I walk through this aisle, and I fucking walk past this cardboard cutout of the Dos Equis guy, and it literally scares the absolute shit out of me. Like, because he's just standing there with fucking maracas in his hands, staring at me.
Stay thirsty, my friend.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was just a meme, just like, I don't always scare the shit out of Seth, but when I do, it's
I
alone in a
prefer it.
grocery store.
And I prefer it with Dos Equis.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I would have loved to see that.
Another story I have with a cardboard cutout is me and my friend went around Shaw's, placing it in different areas and scaring the shit out of people, like customers with it. Like, no lie, I was getting paid to do this shit. I went around, it was like some basketball commentator, and we went around, we placed it at like the end of the register lines, like that no one used, and we placed it there and then fucking booked it out of there. And customers kept turning to the cashiers and be like, I think that guy needs help over there. Because he just stood there with a fucking frozen smile on his face, and everyone thought he was real. So then we went up to like the service desk, and we'd place him there, and then ring the bell and book it out of there.
Wow.
And we put it in like the meat freezer where some guy, like right in the window, so if the meat guy came in early in the morning, would see it.
That's funny. That's like the old man on The Simpsons. I can't remember his name. Jasper, when they put him in the freezer.
So much shit like
Yeah.
that.
And they turned him into an attraction. It's the man from the future, and he's just frozen in a freezer with a Viking hat on.
Oh yeah.
It's just hilarious.
He was just like right in the window. And we also did a couple pranks where we'd like the meat manager, we bought him a bunch of gay posters, like a Justin Bieber poster and a princess, like Disney princess poster, and put it all inside of his area. Like,
I thought you
everywhere.
meant like legitimate gay poster, like a male model poster.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I
I
thought
couldn't-
too.
I couldn't get any of those. I just bought them at Walmart. They didn't really have any of that at
So you made
Walmart.
him look like a pedo.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Man,
You're
your
a
coworkers
manager.
must have fucking loved you guys.
Oh, and I also had a while back, to prank me back, the meat manager ended up recruiting one of my friends, who was in the grocery crew with me, and we have this. I had a baler key that would operate the thing that crushed the cardboard, and a lot of the times I would just leave my baler key in the baler, which you're not supposed to do, but I did it anyways.
Oh, living on the edge.
Yeah, I know. I was so
Fucking
fucking
Daredevil.
such a badass. So I did that, and without knowing it, they took my keys, went out back, moved my truck, and put it out in front of the store from like where like customers park, and put uh for sale sign on it saying like 200 or best offer, and then put my phone number on the for sale sign,
Wow,
and then
how
put my
rude.
keys back. And all the time that I didn't even realize they were gone, and grabbed them, and then went to leave for work, and I was like, where the fuck is my car? Where is my truck? And I immediately was like, oh my fucking god, they moved it out front, didn't they? So I had to like walk all the way across the parking lot, and I found that they put my number on there. Luckily, no one wanted to buy my piece of shit truck, so I didn't receive any calls.
I suppose that's the only good thing to come out of that, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll make this quick. Nothing. Because I don't
Nothing?
play video games. So,
Okay.
yep, that's me. Nothing. Not playing anything. Unless Photoshop counts, then
No.
nothing.
Photoshop is not a game. It's to be taken seriously. Okay?
Photoshop's fun.
Photoshop is not on your Xbox console, therefore it's not a game.
What is on my
Consoles
Mac?
for life!
Whoa, okay.
Down with PC!
Down with the superior systems.
But I have a Mac.
Down with Mac!
Down with
Fleetwood
PlayStation.
Mac!
Get a Game Boy.
Oh, Fleetwood Mac's good.
Alright. Yeah, Ryan, what are you playing?
Okay.
With
Well, I just
eyes
got Fallout 4,
open.
so I was gonna play that during this
Whoa.
podcast. The only problem was I was focusing too much on the cutscene and wasn't really listening to what you guys were saying, so I stopped.
Yeah, that'd be hard with a game like Fallout, because it's so story driven. Like, how is
Yeah.
that so far? I've heard it's okay. I've heard it's actually really glitchy on consoles.
It is. I have one thing to say: is fucking mini nukes.
Mini
The amount of
nukes?
time, yes, there are bandits that have a gun that fires a mini nuke at you, and it's an instant kill. I've died by that motherfucker like 20 times.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
And he doesn't even aim for me. He shot my dog right in the face with a mini nuke.
What?
Oh,
My god.
What an
What?
asshole!
I know,
God,
and then
you
I
did
get
it.
mad because he shot my dog. I run out there, then I get a mini nuke in the face.
you need to fucking end that guy.
And his. Oh. Oh, yeah. We still have one last thing we have to do, too.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Wrong.
I'm gonna censor that, just so we can keep it a secret till the end.
I'll give you
Just-
a tip.
Here,
the
everybody
game
be
hasn't
quiet.
started yet.
Everybody use. Nat, use this soundbite for it. To cover it up.
Okay.
Use that.
I'm pretty sure what I said was longer than that, and also
Okay, well, I'll do it longer.
Right, I'm gonna keep censoring you. I'm just gonna stretch out that little
Dude, just-
soundbite.
edit this whole bit out.
Alright, Seth, what are you playing?
YouTube,
Huh.
Netflix,
Ooh.
Some porn adventure game?
probably.
Yes. Porn Adventure 3, my favorite.
Whoa.
Um,
How does that one go?
I
JK?
mean, it takes it really is like a prequel to Porn Adventure 1 and 2.
Right.
It kind of takes place where the main character finds out that it's the plot in the second one was actually just a dream,
Oh.
and it kind of foreshadows the second one a lot. But I found that there was a lot of plot holes and a lot of other holes, if you know what I mean.
Oh
shit.
my god.
I heard that game gets off to a really, really slow start, but it kind of starts building up and then kind of
It really climaxes at the end.
with a juicy finish.
Oh my lord. I am Lord.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There is a good finishing to it, if you know what I mean. There's a,
You got a
There's a
happy
good
ending?
ending and a bad ending on that game. I
there's
hear
a very good happy ending to it.
good. Oh, innuendo. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I believe there was a beefer in it too.
Vagina.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. So yeah, I don't know. I'm playing the same games as last week. I'm playing wrestling, and I'm playing whatever comes up on my
Wrestling.
computer. Like I'm just playing flash games, and
Rustling.
checking on Steam. I was tempted to go back and play Knights of the Old Republic, but I didn't, and that's pretty much everything that's happened so far this week.
Oh, I wanted to tell you, Nat, the
Yeah.
first Binding of Isaac. I don't know if it still is, but it was like down under $1 to buy it for the first
Shit,
Binding
really?
of Isaac on Steam. Yeah,
Oh,
with
wow.
the expansion pack.
I may have to go look into that.
Oh, so I
Alright.
never really
That-
answered my
That was
my.
like 2 weeks ago, so I don't know if it's still on sale like that.
Seth, did you even play anything though? Because I just seen you on Hulu all the time.
Why do you think I said he's on Hulu, YouTube, and Netflix? That's
Yeah,
all the games. That's what he uses his Xbox for.
I started to play Witcher 3. I
shit.
did buy that game a while
Yeah.
ago, which I highly don't recommend because I fucking hate it. It sucks.
A lot
Which-
of people are saying that it's a really good game. It's a shame.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so this is why I'm part of the Salty Six. Okay, that's why. Okay, that game sucks. Okay, there's so much fucking input lag. I don't know if it's better on console or PS4, but for Xbox One, it sucks.
Console or PS4.
Console.
Sorry. I mean PC or PS4 is what I meant to say. I don't know if it's better for PC or PS4 or something like that, but for Xbox One, it's awful. Okay? It's just there's so much input lag that like you press to dodge and it takes like not too long, but long enough to be irritating.
Yeah, so it's like
And the
half
voice-
second.
The voice actor for Geralt is absolutely horrible. Like he just plays this gruffy guy who any fucking guy
the
with a
phone's
voice can
ringing.
do. He's just like, "Hey, I'm Geralt. I have no emotions and no thoughts on anything." He's just that guy, and his it's just so stupid.
Oh no,
It's-
Geralt, that volcano's gonna erupt. That's not good.
it's pretty much that. It's like they're like, "How do you feel about this boss that's coming, Geralt?" And he's like, "I mean, I'm the last Witcher." The end. And just, it's just yeah, it's just like
Quick side note, Seth, you
Boring.
still need to beat Dying Light.
yeah, I know.
Is that the game where you drop kick zombies?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
amazing. I'd play that if it's like $2. I'd buy that for fucking drop kicking zombies. That's all I'd do all day.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure it's not $2.
Yeah, that's why I'm not buying it because it's Dead Island all over again.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm not happy with
Me
Dead
and
Island.
Seth got that game not last time we were there, but the time before that I was up there, and we haven't played it since I was up there.
Dying Light, yeah.
All right. So I think that about wraps it up this week.
Wait,
But before we
have
go,
one last thing. Hang on. Let me
we
get
have-
it. Let me get it.
yeah, as you're getting
Keep
ready,
going.
I'll explain. But as you may have noticed, Remy's not here to host this week, and I took over. I hope I didn't do terrible.
You did shit.
And I don't really care if I didn't, because hopefully Remy will be back again next week. So what we're going to do now is Seth has Remy's number, and we're going to call Remy
Okay.
and check in on him, see how he's doing, just for shits and giggles.
Just gonna throw this out there. When you called me, I can only hear the person calling me on the podcast. I couldn't hear the other people.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Mhm.
Because I tried to get it to play through my computer. I don't know if it worked. So clearly it did not. You can definitely hear them
Well,
in
I could
recording.
faintly hear them, but not real well.
No, sorry.
Mhm. Well, I'm calling him now. He probably won't be able to hear you guys either because I have headphones in, unless I take the headphones out, but then you'll be able to hear my computer.
Oh, I
And
put him
it'll
on
echo.
speaker last time, so yeah.
Fuck.
No, you leave your headphones in. It'll be fine.
Yeah, he just won't be able to hear you guys.
As long as we hear him.
Yeah, you'll be able to hear him.
I'm just
Yay.
curious what you're going to say.
Is he even gonna pick up?
Yeah.
At least that was nice and picked up. God.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, here it
It's
is.
ringing.
I hope he picks up.
Yeah.
It's probably like, why the fuck is he calling?
Yeah.
Probably. If he sends me to voicemail, I'll murder him.
Can I help?
What?
What is happening?
I have no idea. Remy? Are you alive?
What is happening?
I have no idea.
I'm so confused. Did Remy
What
die?
the fuck is
I think that was his voice box message thing.
What,
Was he
well,
at a
he's in-
rave when he recorded?
what the heck happened?
I'm so
I'm gonna try it
confused.
again.
Well, that's definitely coming up next
What if
time
you
I
were
talk to him.
dying and like he was the only person you were calling and he didn't even answer?
Well, then I would
Aw.
probably die.
Yeah, I know, which
So,
is sad. So
does-
that's why you should answer your phone.
I mean, Seth, in a life or death situation, call me because more than likely my phone will be on me. Just throwing that out there. Don't go to this guy.
Am I still Captain Derp in your phone?
Yes, you are.
Oh, sweet.
Well, I'm apparently Bay in Remy's phone, so
Oh my god.
Call at him again?
nope. Well, we'll pick up.
Aw.
Oh,
Okay, so
fiddlesticks.
Remy's dead according to his voicemail.
Yeah, he died at a rave.
So
That's
am
sad.
I gonna have to host this again next week?
We'll find out.
Nat, you're a better host anyway.
Tune
Whoa.
in next week to
Thank-
find out. Will Remy be back, or
Find
will
out next
Nat have
time
to
on
take
Dragon
over the
Ball Z.
podcast?
Way to drag Remy there, Ryan. Holy shit.
I mean,
Drag him
apparently
through
he
the
bitched
mud.
about me last time, so
Find
I'm
out
returning
next
the
time.
favor.
Dragon Ball Z. Remy defeated. Alright.
Finish him.
Fatality.
K.O.
Fatality.
Combo breaker.
My
Alright.
gosh.
See you guys next time.